To a big story we're following now. Keeping our border protected is a key issue going into the November election, and who will represent the Texas border looks like it's going to be a tight race. As News 4 San Antonio's Marisa Mendoza tells us, the latest move that shows one contender's growing support.
Allred is upping his South Texas reach. His endorsement this morning from Bexar County Sheriff Salazar means all things dealing with the border and migrants tops his priority list.
It's personal for me. I want to make sure that we solve this.
Congressman Allred made a stop in San Antonio to pick up an endorsement from Bexar County Sheriff Salazar. Sheriff Salazar believes Allred is the right candidate to represent Texas in the Senate.
You've got to reach across the aisle and work together. So that's why I'm wholeheartedly supporting and endorsing my good friend Allred for senator.
The border is an important topic in this year's election cycle. Earlier this year, the bipartisan border security bill was killed. Allred says if the bill passed, it would have secured the border better.
To be very clear, that would have helped us hire more Border Patrol agents, more immigration judges, and had money for technology to help secure the border, which would help alleviate some of the stress that some of our National Guard troops are.
While this endorsement may be part of a broader coalition of Texas leaders backing Allred, a statement from Senator Ted Cruz's office states in part, Senator Cruz has received the endorsements of over 80 county sheriffs. Senator Cruz has a track record of standing up and fighting for law enforcement, while Allred has received donations from groups that support the Defund the Police movement.
Ted Cruz has had 12 years, and he's refused to help us solve the issues at the border. When I'm there, I will. We'll do it in a bipartisan way, and we'll get it done.
In November, voters will decide how they want the border crisis handled. From downtown Marisa Mendoza, News 4, San Antonio.
Whoever wins the Texas Senate seat will have challenges ahead. They'll have to hit the ground running as Texas law enforcement continues investigating several gangs suspected of trafficking drugs and illegal firearms. Just yesterday, the El Paso FBI and DEA arrested 22 accused gang members in raids. They were part of the Chuco Tango gang. They're accused of selling fentanyl, meth, cocaine, and illegal firearms. The raids were in El Paso, Las Cruces, Horizon City, Socorro, and Anthony, New Mexico. Law enforcement planned the operation back in November of 2023. All members who were arrested are U.S. citizens. And this comes as state lawmakers recently learned more than a dozen Texas guardmen have died while deployed at the Texas border, assigned to Operation Lone Star. Less than half of their beneficiaries have been getting compensation following their deaths.
If these young people or these soldiers are, in their duty location or en route to or from, and they're being denied, I'd like to see if we can look into those cases and figure out if there's anything we can do, because I can't imagine losing, our provider and not getting any support or compensation for it.
Last week, state lawmakers on the Committee on Defense and Veterans Affairs were briefed with how many of those deceased guardmen's families are getting a death benefit under the Bishop Evans Act. Evans was a 23-year-old specialist trying to rescue 2 migrants in the Rio Grande when he drowned. He was deployed to the southern border for Operation Lone Star, and his gear didn't include any type of flotation device, no raft or life jacket. His family did not get compensation, and in light of that, the state passed the Bishop Evans Act, where families can receive a $500,000 death benefit if they're eligible. Officials reviewed deaths from March 6, 2021 to September 1, 2023. Within that time frame, 10 claims were made for guardsmen who were victims of border crime. 4 of those claims received payments, 6 were denied. Additionally, 7 claims were filed for guardsmen killed in the line of duty. 1 claim has received payment. The others are still pending investigation. Multiple guardsmen died by suicide during this time while assigned to Operation Lone Star, but those deaths do not qualify for payment.
We appreciate you watching. Always remember to hit that like and subscribe button to get all your latest news right here.